showing you how to make the crispiest keto chicken fingers you've ever had. If you're new to this channel, don't forget to hit up the subscription button down below. Okay, so let's jump into the ingredients. Today, we're gonna need 1 cup of almond flour, 2 tablespoons of coconut flour, a 1/4 cup of shredded Parmesan cheese, 2 tablespoons of whipping cream, 2 eggs, pork rinds, which we will grind to make 1 cup, 2 full chicken breasts, and for our seasoning, I already mixed everything here. It is 1 tablespoon of paprika, 2 tablespoons of garlic powder, 1 tablespoon of onion powder, 1 teaspoon of salt, and 1/2 teaspoon of pepper. First thing we're gonna do is to grind our pork rinds. I'm gonna start by filling up my blender halfway because we're not sure how much we need to make 1 cup, okay? If you don't want to use your blender, you can do this by hand, but I would recommend you to do it in the blender because you make the grinds smaller. I think this is enough for our 1 cup, so I'm just gonna remove it out of the blender and measure it now. So I actually eyeballed it pretty well, and that was enough for 1 cup of pork rinds. Now we're gonna proceed to cut our chicken strips. I have my 2 chicken breasts over here, and I'm gonna slice it. So I cut my chicken strips, and we can see that those chicken breasts made around 13 chicken strips. We're gonna proceed to move this into a clean bowl to season our chicken. We're gonna put half and then 1/4 of our seasoning mix. We're gonna drain it all over our chicken, and then we're gonna place the other half. We wanna do it like this to make sure that all our chicken gets some seasoning. Again, all over our chicken, and now we mix. So I use half of my seasoning mix, and now once all our chicken is coated with that, I'm gonna let it marinate for around 20 minutes. While our chicken is marinating, we're gonna prep the rest of our ingredients. We're gonna start by whisking our 2 eggs. So we crack them into a clean bowl. And I'm just gonna use a regular fork to whisk our eggs. Once our eggs are all whisked, I'm gonna add our splash of whipping cream. And whisk a little bit more. Now we want to season our eggs. We're gonna grab a teaspoon of our seasoning mix and pour it into our eggs. And we mix 1 more. Once our eggs are all mixed together, we're gonna get the rest of our ingredients and put them all together. For the next step, we're gonna need 2 clean bowls. We're gonna start by adding 1/2 cup of our pork rinds into one of them and 1/2 cup into the other one. We're gonna put just one of the pork rinds aside, and then we're gonna add the rest of the ingredients into the other bowl with the pork rinds. I'm gonna start by adding my Parmesan cheese, my 2 tablespoons of coconut flour, my cup of almond flour, and the rest of my seasoning mix. And now we're gonna mix all our ingredients. We're almost ready to start coating our chicken fingers, but before, we're gonna grab a baking sheet and cover it with tin foil so we can place our chicken fingers once we coat them. I'm gonna start by placing my chicken first, followed by our eggs, then our almond flour mix, and lastly, our pork rinds. And just to have somewhere where to put our chicken fingers, we're gonna put our baking sheet right next to it. We're gonna start by grabbing one of our chicken strips. We're gonna dip it into our egg. We'll let the excess of the egg drip into the bowl, and now we put it into our almond mix. Make sure all of our chicken strip is coated, it's important. One more time into the egg. We'll let it drip. Again, one more time into the almond flour. And lastly, to make it extra crispy, a coat of pork rinds. We're gonna proceed this step with all of our chicken strips, and I'll go back to you guys. So we have our chicken fingers all coated up and ready to go, and we're gonna proceed to cook them. So I'm gonna be using my air fryer to cook our chicken fingers today. If you don't have an air fryer machine, don't worry about it, I got your back. You can just pop these babies into the oven at 350 degrees for 25 to 30 minutes. And remember to flip your chicken fingers in between so both sides gets crispy. I'm gonna start by preheating mine at 350 for 3 minutes. So my air fryer is preheated, and now I'm just gonna spray it with a little bit of cooking spray so my chicken fingers don't stick, and I'm gonna place my chicken fingers in them. We're gonna be doing 2 rounds, so we want 1 layer each time so they crisp evenly. I'm gonna start by cooking each side for 7 minutes. Remember that time may vary depending on the air fryer that you have. So our 7 minutes have passed, and I'm gonna check on my chicken fingers to flip them around. Oh, look at that golden color. So our 7 minutes have passed, and we have our chicken fingers over here. Look how crispy they look. Oh, I'm excited. So I'm gonna pop one of these out and cut it in half just to make sure that it's cooked. And it looks perfectly cooked on the inside, so that means they are all ready. I'm gonna pull out all the chicken fingers and start to make my other batch. And there you have it, guys. We have our super crispy keto chicken fingers. I hope you guys enjoyed this recipe. They truly are really crispy and juicy on the inside, and they're just perfect to eat like with a salad, just as it is, with maybe some jicama fries, or what I used to do too, is some creamy keto pasta and top them with those chicken fingers. If you guys did like the chicken fingers and the video, don't forget to subscribe, turn on the notification button, give it a thumbs up, and leave a comment down below. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video.